Yeah, you can hear me and see me all right. Glad you're living the dream, Leo. Me too. I've been practicing your Willie Nelson song. That thing, you want me to spend like the whole year of 2024 working on one song? That's the one. I don't know if I can do that. There's sure a lot of picking in there, you know? But oh, was today the first time you ever heard it? I had never heard it either until you told me about it. And I listened and I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to learn that anytime soon. I can give you some basic chords though and get you started if you want to do that. I don't know if you were interested in just a simple pattern or all of that picking in there. Because just to do like the singing part, the verse and chorus is basic, pretty easy chords, you know. So I wrote them down and we can go over that real quick if you want. I actually just listened to it and basically learned the basic chords. So just starts out for the verse, just A minor, then G, then F, then E. Yes, you could do your own kind of thing there. So this is what it would sound like. Do an up strum there too on that E, which makes it sound kind of flamenco-y, Spanish-y. And then it does a really cool RT made it. Good evening. How you doing, buddy? So in there, it goes 3rd fret, 5th string down to the 1st fret, then 6th string, 4th fret, then 3rd, and it just walks down that. And then it's going to the C minor, and then up to the G. So those are both bar chords there. I don't know if you're following me at all, Leo, or if you want to try to go through this. I can sing a little bit for you just to get you started playing that. If you're interested, just let me know. Good for you to be here, RT. I'm happy you're here just watching. So you've been working on your chord changes, right? And you were asking about strumming on like either the up strum or the down strum. And generally, like when you change chords, it's going to be after you do an up strum. So I go up and then I'm switching. Up and then switch. And I think that on most songs, it kind of just depends on your strumming, but for the most part, you're going to switch on after you do an up strum is when you're going to go to the next chord. So on this one, Leo, that we're working on, this Willie Nelson song. I Never Cared for You is what this is. So I'm going from the A minor, doing an up strum, and then going to the G. Then up strum again, changing to the F. Randy, you're not late. Not really. You made it. How you doing, buddy? Glad you made it. We're kind of working on a Willie song right now. Leo wanted to learn how to play I Never Cared for You by Willie Nelson. This is not one that I can do a full lesson on or learn all the picking to, but there's just a basic little get started learning it. A minor, G, F, E, E major. Good, Randy. You're out there fighting. Did you have any fires to fight today? I think you said you were a firefighter. Is that what you told me? We are definitely not Willie. I'm going to try to sing that first part for you, Leo, since we're kind of looking at that one right now. No fires today. Good, I think. The sun is filled with ice and gives no warmth at all. And the sky was never blue. Stars are raindrops searching for a place to fall. And I never cared for you. That's kind of how it starts there. Then it does this cool little walk down. And then goes to this C minor. Just like B minor, but just up one fret. And then to the G chord. So I'm just switching between those two bar chords now. C minor. Pay heed, E, and then A minor, disbelieve. And then you're back doing that same verse again, that A minor, G, F, E. And that's basically the full song as far as the lyrics and the chorus. So let me know if that was helpful for you, Leo. What'd you think of that? It's a cool song. There's just a lot of other instrumental stuff going on in there. That makes sense? Do you need me to go repeat that at all or go back over that? So last time we did this live and I was able to just take that video and post it onto YouTube after we did it, so you guys can go back and watch, but I'm happy to explain it a little more for you while we're here if you need that or if that's helpful. Yeah. And if you want, like the strumming pattern I was doing there is just down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Cool. Awesome. Glad you got it. Randy was looking for a kind of a practice, a warm-up exercise kind of thing, right? Was that you, Randy? Looking for like a 10 to 15 minute warm-up kind of thing. And what I would like to do at some point fairly soon is come up with a video and just do a video of kind of a warm-up kind of thing. You're welcome, Leo. Hopefully that was helpful for you. But if Randy's still here, I can kind of give you a little bit of I never do any warm-ups. I don't warm up. I just kind of play things that I enjoy playing. Randy, tell me, are you interested in like getting like a picking warm-up? I think you said maybe for the right hand, right? And I don't know if you want more of a strumming kind of thing or picking, because like the only exercises I ever really did when I was starting out to play were just basic picking, using the right hand, right, and just alternate picking, like down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and doing several different things here, moving around the neck. So I would start on the first string, first fret, and do a down, pick down, and then move to the second fret, up, then third fret, down, then fourth fret, up, and just going, kind of moving up the neck for one thing. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, then start on the second fret this time, 1, 2, 3, 4, then move to the third fret, and so on. Continue moving up the neck. And as slow as you need to go, I would start out with that, then you can go right back down the same way. Just moving down one fret each time. You could also start here and go from the first string, then the second string, then third string, fourth string, fifth string, sixth string, all the way up, right? You could come back down also the same way, starting on the fourth fret. 4, 3, 2, 1. And I usually do down, up, down, up, down, up. If you wanted to practice just down strokes, you could do that also. But you could do that anywhere. You could do that all over the neck. The other thing I do is switch strings and switch frets. So start here on the first string, 1, 2, 3, 4, then move up one string, start on the second fret, and keep moving up strings every time. Then you can continue and move back down. So, what do you think of that, Randy, at all? Let me see what you said there. So, different picking and strumming choices. Yeah, and so you could pick anything there, like if you just want to run through any chord progression. I mean, you could go C, and I don't know how good you are at strumming and changing chords and all of that and different strumming patterns, but you know, you could start out with a basic down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up pattern, go through a progression, then switch patterns, and I'll do that in a minute. And just one thing I'm going to say just about this picking You could just play around with that different ways. You can also practice palm muting while you're doing that, just lightly pressing as you're doing the picking. You know, you can go as fast or as slow as you need to, but if you do that all over the place for a couple minutes, you're going to see your hand is going to get a really good workout. So is your left hand, especially if you're going up, switching string to string and making those bigger stretches. That's going to give you a big workout with, you know, on both hands really. And you could just do that all over the place. You could even switch strings. You could kind of just make up a lot of different stuff there in that exercise. But I like just going back up and down, and it really gives you a good workout for both hands. So you're pretty comfortable with all your strumming in that. So like you could just do a basic down, up, down, up, down, up to start out. And you could go as fast as you want. One progression, G, C, D is a pretty simple progression. Then you could go down, 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 up, right? G, C to D. Then you could go down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Right, and you can kind of play around if you wanted to add one more chord in there. I mean, you could just choose any strumming patterns that you want to work on, any chord progressions. You know, a lot of times I'll go D, G, E minor, A is a good progression too, right? You know, you could do E, A, you could do B7, just kind of any chord progression that you want. You know, you can pick one that you're not very good at and practice that one till you get good at it, then switch over and pick one that's a little bit harder for you. You could choose one that you need to use a bar chord in, so maybe C, F, G. Yeah, I said a lot there, so if you have any questions on that, let me know. But those are, you can just kind of make up things and just play around with anything that sounds good to you or anything you have trouble with. A lot of the, you know, getting better is just working on stuff that you struggle with. So if you struggle going from the F chord to the G chord or the D to the A, you know, pick that, do it as slowly as you need to, and just work on that, because that's how you're going to get better. We're not going to really improve playing the stuff we already know how to play and the stuff we're already really good at, right? It's the tough stuff that we need to work on and kind of struggle with if we want to get better at it. Does that make any sense to you? Or just, you know, you have the strumming, you could do picking stuff like this, right? Moving around the neck, up and down the strings, switching strings. You could do strumming, chord changes. Then, you know, just any picking pattern, any chord change that you like to strum, then you could just switch over to picking, right? And if you're doing it as an exercise, if you can do it slowly just fine and get all your changes in there. Then just speed up and see how fast you can go. But I get so caught up in switching patterns sometimes, but try to pick a pattern and see how fast you can get it. And then you could just go backwards, you know, D to C to G for something else. Switch right back into strumming, you know, going from picking at one part and going right into strumming for another part. I do that a lot when I'm playing songs, just to change things up a little bit. So there's really a lot of different things you can do there. Those are some examples of things just to play around with and little ideas, but you can come up with other stuff too that's just, you know, to get you more comfortable moving around, doing different picking patterns that maybe aren't as easy for you, different strumming patterns that aren't as easy for you. So those are a few things. Cool. Oh, so you're still at work, Randy. B minor and the F are your challenges. Yeah. Those are tough for a lot of people, so really practicing those and trying to go from like a D to a B minor or a C to an F and just back and forth as much as you can. It's just getting that. It's basically muscle memory kind of stuff and just getting your fingers to go where you know they need to go. And if you do that enough times, you won't have to think about it eventually, but sometimes it's pretty frustrating and a pretty difficult thing to do. But yeah, you can make up your own little exercises and practice things like that. But I'll try to do a video on something like that, kind of explaining things and explaining some different patterns and different strumming patterns and different picking patterns and chord progressions that you can use to do kind of a basic warm-up or practice session. What's your favorite Tyler Childers song? Like Lady May, he goes C to the F, but he doesn't really use the bar chord F in there. You know that, right, Randy? You can play those Fs and B minors without actually doing a a full bar chord. But you got to practice your bar chords still. I don't do private lessons, Leo, not much. Every once in a while, one of you guys will ask for something, and so I'll try to jump on and help you, but I do not normally give private lessons. Right, yeah, Feathered Indians and Lady May. I'm trying to think of how the Feathered Indians goes. Does it have an F in there? Well, I'm glad you think. Thank you, Leo. A lot of times I feel like I'm just talking and not really explaining stuff very well, and I'm just kind of going with how I sort of think about playing, and I try to be helpful. A lot of times I feel like I'm not very helpful, but thanks for that encouragement. Do you not know what the strumming pattern is, Randy, or are you just not able to do it? Help Me Make It Through the Night by Willie Nelson. You don't know what it is? Leo, give me another example of one of those. You can ask all you want. I feel like I did a lesson on Help Me Make It Through the Night by someone else. Let me see if I can listen to that end, see what that is for you. I would just do, you could do just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, right? Take the ribbon from my hand. I don't know what's next, what the chords are, but you could do that. Just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Or you could do, like, pick a bass note, pick one bass note, and then go down, up. So like the fourth string, down, up, then fifth string. That's probably how I would play it, Randy. Either just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, or a bass note. Are you playing it in with the D chord to start out? Dan was asking, Dan's not here right now, but he was oh, you're talking about, oh, okay. I'm playing his version. You're talking about Tyler Childers' version of Help Me Make It Through the Night. That's what you're talking about. Starts on E. That's what you mean. Okay, so you're not talking about Willie's version. You're talking about Tyler Childers' version of Help Me Make It Through the Night. Swinging Doors. It's by Bruce Springsteen, but redone by Johnny Cash. Swinging Doors, okay. So you're saying Tyler Childers, Help Me Make It Through the Night. Let me see if I can find that one. And see what that sounds like. Leo, you're talking about Swinging Doors. I think. I would still do that. Swinging Doors is Merle Haggard. Okay, I got that down. I would do the same strumming pattern for Tyler Childers' version. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Just do that strumming pattern or do the bass note between the 6th and the 5th string. So for the E, pick the 6th string, then down up, then 5th string, down up. And then for the A, pick the 5th string, which is open, and then 6th string, which is open. B7, 5th string, and then you're going to move to the 6th string, 2nd fret. Pick that and then go down up. Hopefully that's helpful. Further on up the road is the song title. Is that what you mean, Leo? Does that help you, Randy? So either pattern, just down, up, strumming works, but if you want to alternate, that you can do. So Further On Up the Road is by Bruce Springsteen. Johnny Cash did a cover of it though. I'll have to check that out. You're welcome, Randy. Yeah, I'll be excited for you to get your guitar and see how those little practice exercise sessions go. RT, are you still there hanging out? Who else is here? I know we got Leo and Randy. RT was here. I don't know if anyone else is in here. Johnny Cash's is much better. He usually does better versions, right? No, I've not heard American Dream. And I've never heard of Matt King, I don't think. Is that weird? Is he pretty popular? Are you practicing strumming? RT, what's your name? Is your name Rob or Randy? No. Who is RT? I feel like I should know. And I'm terrible with names, by the way. So I'm sorry about that. Ray is RT. Did we do a lesson together, Ray? Last year sometime, maybe? Okay. I know I thought we had done something together, and I feel like that helped you out. Are you getting quite a bit better with that strumming and stuff? Oh, okay. I'll have to check out Matt King and see what that sounds like. Good. I had several people respond to me with questions and stuff, but several people said they didn't know if they'd be able to make it tonight or not. But I'm going to hang out for a little bit longer and see if they do. What else you guys got? I know it's a busy time and Christmas is coming up and all these holidays and stuff, so it's going to be busy this weekend probably for everybody. What are you guys doing? You got Christmas plans? Big family stuff? Today I took my niece and nephew Christmas shopping. We went and had breakfast, then they wanted to go to the mall, they wanted to go to Target, they wanted to go to Best Buy, they wanted to go to Dick's Sporting Goods. And so that was my day, running around with them today, but that was fun. My favorite Christmas song, the only Christmas song I know, well, I can play you this. Sorry about that. I don't normally play Christmas songs. Did you see my video on Merry Christmas from the Family by Robert Earl Keen? That's the one I did this year. Bad weather in Texas. Oh man. Bad rain and that kind of stuff. You guys don't get a lot of snow down there, do you? I'm in New Mexico, right next door. You got Merry Christmas from the Family down, Randy? That's a fun one. I remember in college playing that one. Some of the guys I hung out with, they loved Robert Earl Keen stuff. So I played that one way back then and then never listened to it again and got some requests for it this year, so I did a lesson on that one. Yeah, rain. We're supposed to get, it's supposed to snow here this weekend. And so that could put a damper on our plans here too. I'm not real sure, but I talked to my sister today and she said it's supposed to snow this weekend too. So that might narrow down our chances, our choices of what to do this weekend. Got some plans, but we will see. So she loved that one when you played it for her. Good. I'm happy to hear that. How does it go, huh? Noel. I feel like I played that one wrong. I feel like I forgot how to play that song already when I just recorded a lesson on it and just taught it, and now I can't even remember how the chords go. That was kind of close. You stay safe too. You guys got anything else, or are you done for the day? I can hang out for a little bit longer if you guys got anything or want to work on something. Just let me know. I'm going to just hang out here and just probably play the guitar for a little bit. What is R-E-K? Robert Earl Keen. Duh. Sometimes I have no clue what's going on. Yes. Did you go to New Mexico State? Did you go to Las Cruces? Or Texas Aggies? I went to New Mexico State. We were Aggies there. You are probably a Texas Aggie. So Randy and Leo, are you both in Texas now? David, you're a little late, but that's okay. How are you this evening? Okay. So 2 of you are from Texas. Cool. I'm in New Mexico. We're all pretty close by right now. Keith Whitley, I'm over you. And Leo's near Austin. Glad you made it, David. I don't think, did you send me any emails? I don't think I got any questions from you. I got probably 10 questions, and some people said they weren't sure if they were going to make it. But if you emailed me or anything, I want to see what you are wanting to work on. If you've got something, we've kind of got everything else. We want to look at I'm Over You by Keith Whitley. It looks like. All right, that's okay. We don't need emails, but if you got anything you want to work on, let me know. We've kind of gone through everybody's main questions. I'm gonna see about I'm over you right now. Let me find my video on that one, my lesson. Leo, do you know if I did the lesson with the capo on the 2nd fret or not? Remember, I do all these lessons, and a lot of times I don't play the song again after I've done the lesson. So I forget how they go. You don't think I did? I'm going to see if I can find it right here. Yeah, it looks like I did use a capo. So it's in the key of E, so I probably did it with a capo because of the fact that that was the easiest way to do it. I'm going to see how this goes here. What's up, guitar friends? I hope you're doing really well. We will capo the 2nd fret for this song. And the chord positions we're going to be playing are D. So our intro is just going to be playing the D chord. So it's just D, A, and G with the capo on. Fret for this song. And the chord positions we're going to be playing are yeah, so this one's just 3 chords, right? Does that sound right, Leo? And I'm just doing straight up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, strumming for that. And this is another one where I do the alternate. You can either do down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, or you could do the alternate picking like we were just doing for the Help Me Make It Through the Night. So you could go. Does that make sense? Do you know how to do that alternate picking, Leo? But down, up, down, up, down, up strumming works as well. I'm going to see if I can get the lyrics here and sing through this. So we're starting on the D. Yeah, but not good at it. So as long as you know how to do it, you can practice it if you want to get better at it. If you don't, that's no big deal. You can just do the easy down, up, down, up, down, up. So do you want me to sing through like the verse and chorus, or how do you want to go more into this? What are you looking for? Where there's a cloud don't mean there's rain. Tears in my eyes don't mean there's pain. Don't flatter yourself, I'm over you. Things aren't always what they seem. You can't believe everything you read on my face. I'm over you. Real quick, how many of you were here on the last one we did? I just want to know if you can tell any difference in the sound or the video, if today is any better. I got Dan told me about this other platform that is called StreamYard, and so I'm doing this one through there. He said it might sound, he said it should sound and look a little bit better. Can you tell any difference, David, at all? So everyone says it seems to sound a little bit better. Okay, good. Well, I just want to know because I want to try to do my best with these. So it's not too loud, is it, the guitar, Leo? It's just louder and so maybe a little bit easier to hear. How that sound, Leo? Does that help you a little bit, or what did you need help with on the song, or do you need me to explain something else a little bit more on there? That is a great song. Keith Whitley's got so much cool stuff, right? That's a cool one because it's simple pattern and it's just 3 chords, 3 easy chords. Today, this is the Zager OM. This is the one I'm giving away. Make sure you guys are entered into the giveaway. Did all of you get entered into that? Got 2 more days. The 23rd is the last day to enter. So, this is the guitar I'm giving away. This is the Zager ZAD80 OM. I don't know if you can see that in there. You can't really see the thing. You mean this picking? Good. Glad you are entered. Is that the picking you meant? Just the alternate picking? Or was there just some other kind of finger picking that you heard a version of? I'm over you. You heard I'm drinking more than I should, and I ain't been doing all that good. A different version. Yeah, so you could do that pretty easily. You could do any different picking. Okay. Yeah, so there's all of these songs, you can do strumming on them. If you'd rather do picking on almost any song, you can figure out a cool little picking pattern that works and do that. It's cool that we can play these songs quite a bit differently based on what we want to play or how we want to play them. I love mixing it up and doing a little bit of picking and then add some strumming in there. It keeps it more interesting so that the playing doesn't get too boring. Sometimes if we're just doing strumming all the time, that gets a little boring. But so being able to do that picking is helpful if you can do that. And if you can't do it, keep practicing and learning it, because it does make the playing a lot cooler. You got the 900, David, huh? Cool. Do you love it? I assume you do. These are really cool guitars. We're supposed to do that on Christmas Eve, Randy, is when the Zager will be announced. So Zager, they're going to let me know the winner, and so I'm not sure exactly how it's going to happen, if you're going to hear from them or if you're going to hear from me or both of us. But we should be announcing that and letting the winner know on Christmas Eve. House of the Rising Sun. Come on, man. How does it go? Is that the one? You've been practicing that one, huh, David? Let me see if I can play that one. Let me see if there's any lyrics. I could play through a little bit of it. So when I was in high school, I started playing guitar in a guitar class in high school, and this is one of the songs we went over. And it's a really cool one, for beginners, just because it's easy chords. And you could strum it, and the picking's pretty easily also. Have you when you say picking, just like finger picking without a pick? I guess it's D minor, is that right? Yeah, so you can use the pick either, or pick and fingers, or just finger. Is a cool one. Good. I'm glad you've been working on that one. Is it going all right? Or have you been having a little bit trouble with that picking? Bass 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. That's what you're saying? Oh, timing. I don't know anything about timing, David. Thank you, Ray. Thanks for stopping by. Merry Christmas. Be safe out there. Happy holidays. Hopefully I'll get another one of these scheduled in January, and we'll get together again and see how you guys are doing. Thanks for stopping by. So David, if you're using your index finger, so you use this finger also and the pick? Or are you not using a pick? Because when I use a pick, I'm holding the pick with my index finger, and you're not using a pick. I thought you said you were with a pick. I'm so confused. But yeah, if you don't have a pick, then yes, then you're using your index finger. See, I never use my pinky for picking. It's always my thumb, first, second, and third finger. Those are the only ones I ever use. Never the pinky. But if that's how you play it, that's definitely fine. But so I'm doing the bass note, then first index finger, middle finger, then third finger. And I believe I play like that because when I was in that guitar class and we learned this song, this might have been the first finger picking that I was ever introduced to, and that's how we were taught. My finger just really my pinky feels really awkward to use that one. When I'm playing with a pick, I'm just using the pick and then my second and third fingers. Do you sing and play at the same time also, David? All right, Leo. Take care, man. Merry Christmas. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you again soon. Bass, then down, up. Nice. Right. Yeah, it's a little tough. Kind of to explain some of that stuff. All right, I'm going to be about 5 more minutes, just in case a couple of the other guys said they wanted to stop by, in case they show up. So you do sing these songs, huh, David? Good. I wonder, David, do you have a... Are any of you guys set up with a camera and microphone where you could jump on this with me possibly? Maybe not. You mentioned singing and playing. You're just getting okay in the playing part, trying to sing the words. So when you try to sing, so you're playing along fine. You're playing a song, and you can do it and play it fine. But once you start singing, you get thrown off of your timing. So do you have to stop and like figure out where you're at Or do you just like slow down and speed up while you are singing and playing? Does that make sense? Yeah, so I mean, basically the pointers are just, practicing. It'll get easier. When I first started playing and trying to sing at the same time, it was the same way. Have you been trying to do that for quite a while? Or are you just kind of getting more started trying to sing while you're playing? Yeah. So it sounds like, Randy, you maybe haven't been doing it for very long. What I would do, just for practice, just make sure whatever song you're trying to do, you've got the guitar down totally fine. Like you can play it basically, with your eyes closed. You have it memorized. And I would start out with songs that maybe just have 2 chords in them or 3 chords that are really easy. You don't want to be having to think about a whole lot of chord changes or anything. And I guess one other thing would be to just go one line at a time. Say you're playing The Cowboy Rides Away or something. That's just like an easy beginner song. It's hard with some songs and harder with others. So do you know, are they like harder guitar songs possibly that have more chords or more difficult chord changes for you? Or is it just kind of random? Anyway, what I wanted to say about that is, don't hesitate to like just work on 1 line at a time or 2 lines at a time. Wherever you have trouble with, like say it's The Cowboy Rides Away or something. I knew the stakes were high right from the start. Then it switches to the C. And then it goes to the D. You may just find 1 or 2 lines and keep practicing those over and over again. Like, I knew the stakes were high right from the start. Like if that was hard for me, I would forget about the rest of the song for a while and just go back. I knew the stakes were high right from the start. I knew the stakes were high right from the start. And just practice those little sections that you're having trouble with. I know you always, or I feel like I always want to play through the full song or, struggle through it, but just really concentrating and repeating just little things, 1 line or 2 lines at a time, or if it's just 1 chord that you're staying on and you're having trouble with keeping the right tempo and singing at the same time, just stay on that 1 chord and the same line and just continue practicing that and slow it down too. You've probably heard me say it before. A lot of times people they want to play a song at whatever, the normal tempo is, but sometimes we're not good enough to do that. And I have to slow things down too at times when I'm learning certain songs. I want to be able to play it, like it sounds, but a lot of times I have to really slow down my playing and learn it at half the speed or a whole lot slower than it actually is. But I've got to learn it at a slow tempo first, and then once I've got it down, once my mind starts remembering it and my mind and my hands start working together, then I can speed it up. So if you feel like that might be helpful for you, you might just practice it slower. So like for the Cowboy Rides Away, I would just go, I knew the stakes were high right from the start. And sometimes slowing things down helps a lot. So I don't know if any of that's helpful for you. Yeah, just breaking it down, working on one little piece at a time, and once you've got one or two lines together, then add in the next line and make sure you can do that. Then once you've got those few lines down and comfortable, throw in another line or another, couple chord changes. But a lot of it's just repetition, doing the same thing over and over and over to get your mind memorized how it's supposed to go. And when you throw your voice in there at the same time, it's your voice and your right hand and your left hand. That's just a lot to kind of juggle at the same time. So just taking it slow and repeating small little things can be helpful at times. You started to get the timing on Amarillo by Morning. Is that what you mean, David? There's a section with quick changes and half measures. Let's play through it and see if we can find those. Find where you're talking about, or if you know, let me know where you're talking about, because I'm not sure what you mean. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio, everything that I got is just what I've got on. Sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Right there's where you're talking about, probably, right? I'll be bucking at the county fair. We're doing a lot quicker changes there. So you're just going, I'll be bucking. Just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So just at that point, you're just going to probably have to slow down until you can get fast enough to do those changes. I'll be bucking at the county fair, Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. That's one of them, yeah. And then probably the next the next two verses are going to have that same thing. So you're just going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Instead of down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So yeah, you got to change a little bit quicker, but maybe just like I said, slow it down until you can get those. Until you can get that progression smoothly. That's a great song. We all need to know how to play that one. One of the best songs out there of my lifetime. One of the coolest ones to play, one of the most recognizable ones, one of the ones that so many people love to hear. So does that make sense, David? That you're still, the strumming pattern's not changing or anything. You're just changing positions a little bit quicker. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe, lost my wife and girlfriend somewhere along the way. I'll be looking for Ray when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. So that's another one, going from the G to the A to the D. You've got that other D, A, or G, A, D. Just down, up, down, up, down, up. That's another quick one. But yeah, if you have trouble with bar chords, going to that one probably gives you some trouble to do that quickly. But keep practicing it. You know, all that stuff's going to get easier, and I know we all want to be great players as quickly as we can, but everyone kind of progresses at a different level and a different speed. So if you have trouble with it, it's okay. There is a key change, yep, and so that it goes to the E chord. So it's like E, then this other bar chord, just like the F sharp minor, but it's up here on the 4th fret. So E, Amarillo by morning, then A, up from San Antonio, everything that I got is just what I've got on B7. Got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Yeah, so keep working on that. I'm glad you're working with that. Just try not to get frustrated. And that's another thing, like just practice that key change. Don't worry about any of the other part of the song. Just try to do that down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Keep repeating that progression just over and over, as slow as you need to be able to keep that beat. Nice. Yeah, that's a good song to use for that. But if I was you, I would just repeat that over and over and over again, you know, for 5 minutes a day or something. Just work on that one progression over and over again. And you don't even have to, you know, strum. You could just do the finger positions over and over again to help you with memorizing those and getting them cleaner and quicker. Hopefully that's helpful. Good. Yeah, just that's a big thing, just all of it. You guys know that. It's, practicing and working on the things that we have trouble with, and that's how we're going to get better. So I'm glad you guys are working on that, and I'm glad you know what you struggle with. A lot of people don't have any clue what to work on, but if you have trouble with something, that's what you need to work on. And if it's just changing chords or strumming or singing while you're playing, cut it down into small little pieces, just 1 or 2 lines or one little chord progression, so you don't have to worry about a whole song right away. If you struggle somewhere, just focus on that little piece for a while, and I think that's going to help you guys out quite a bit. All right, if you guys are good, let me know. If you got any other questions, let me know. I can hang out for a little bit more. If not, we're going to call it a night. I'm going to go eat a little bit of dinner and get ready for the next day. So I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. It's good to hang out and connect with you guys. So thank you again. We'll do another one of these in January. After all the holidays get done, I'll send you guys another email and we'll schedule something else. I'll try to schedule something maybe on a weekend morning or something like that. Try to do just different times so that some people that aren't able to make the evenings or during the week, I might catch them on a weekend morning or something like that, random times. But I appreciate you guys very much. Have a good night. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And you guys take care. Keep practicing. Thank you.